second grade, Miss Diorio here from Citizenship Academy, and we are on to Module 8, Lesson 5 today. For today's lesson, you're going to want something to write on, something to write with, whatever it is. It can be paper, pencil, whiteboard, doesn't matter to me because we're going to be drawing a new shape today. All right, our objective today is going to be to relate a square that we learned about yesterday. Remember, 4 equal sides to a cube. Cube is a little bit different, so we'll go over that in a little bit. Let's start off with reviewing tens and ones. I'm going to give you a number in unit form. Remember, unit form is when I give you the number of tens and the number of ones. And then I want you to rename one of the hundreds for 10 tens, and then tell me how many hundreds, tens, and ones are left over. Okay? So 100 would be how many tens? Good. 10 tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 10 tens. Awesome. Now, if I give you 100, 110, how many tens would that be? Good. So we know 100 is 10 tens plus one more 10 gives us 11 tens. Awesome. What about 200's 110? How many tens would that be? So we know 100 is 10 tens, so 200's would be 10, 20 tens, plus one more 10, 21 tens. Good. Or 111 tens. Awesome. 200's is going to be 100. How many tens? Oh. It's going to be 110 tens, but if I give you 109 tens, how many more ones do we need to get to 200? So I just told you it's going to be 110 tens, but if I have 9 tens, how many more ones do I need to get to 200? So I have 190, I need 10 ones. Good. All right, try this one. 103 tens. I'm going to give you 102 tens. Tell me how many more ones I need. So I know 103 tens is 130. 102 tens is 120. How many more ones would I need to get to 130? 10. Beautiful. All right, 200's 3 tens. I'm giving you 200's 2 tens. How many more ones do I need? Two hundred's 3 tens is 230. 200's 2 tens is 220. How many more ones do I need to get to 230? Good. 10 ones. Awesome. 300's 4 tens. I'm going to give you 300's 3 tens. Tell me how many ones I need. Good. Same thing. 300's 3 tens. 4 tens. I have 300's 3 tens, so I need 10 more ones to get to that extra 10. Awesome job. Now I have 500's 7 tens. That's a lot of tens. I'm giving you 500's 6 tens. How many more ones do I need to make these two sides of the equation equal? Good. I need technically one more 10. I'm at 570. I'm at 560. I need to get to 570. I'm going to add 10 more ones. Gets us to 507 tens. All right. You ready? Let's start talking about cubes. So a square, as we know, has 4 equal sides, 4 square corners, right? A square can be used to build a solid shape that has equal edges. That solid shape is a cube. Thumbs up if you've ever seen a cube before. Yeah, we've seen a lot of them in our lives. So imagine each of the lines on this cube is a toothpick. How many toothpicks do we need to build a cube? Go ahead and count them. Count the lines or count the toothpicks. How many toothpicks would you need to build a cube? Good. Let's count them together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I would need 12 toothpicks to build a cube. So that means a cube has 12 edges. We would count these lines, these sides of a 3D shape, we'd call those edges. So a cube has 12 edges. Good. All right, you want to try and draw a cube? Let's do it. So with whatever you're using, whiteboard, paper, pencil, marker, whatever you're using, you're going to draw the best square you can in the middle of your paper. So first step, draw a square. Doesn't have to be totally perfect, but remember a square has 4 square corners and 4 sides that are all the same length. All right, do your best to draw the best square you can. All right, now our next step is to make a square corner. Remember, square corners look like this, with the right side parallel to the right edge. So here's our right edge. So we're going to make a square corner parallel to the right side and the right edge, kind of like that. All right, remember, parallel lines are lines that will never touch. So these 2 lines are parallel. They're never going to touch. Okay. Now we're going to draw 3 lines to connect 3 corners of the square face. This is our square face to the end points on the lines you just drew. So you're going to draw 1 line there, 1 line on the bottom, and 1 line to connect all 3 corners. And you've made a cube! Woo-hoo! Let's do it one more time. All right, so start with a square. Best square you can make. Remember, a square has all square corners and all the lines are the same length. Now, on the right side, we're going to draw 2 parallel lines to the sides, to the edges of our square. Good. Then we're going to connect the corners and the endpoints. So we need 1 there, 1 there, and 1 in the middle. And we've made a cube. Nice job. All right, for your exit ticket today, you're going to answer these questions. I'm just going to go over with them. Gonna go over them with you quickly now. They're all about cubes. So your first question says, circle the shape that would be the face of a cube. So think about what we drew first when we were drawing our cube. What shape did we draw? A square. Good. What's the name of the shape we circled? A square. Awesome. How many faces does a cube have? Ooh. So let me draw my cube again. So if we're looking at faces, we're looking at the number of squares that we see on the cube. Here's 1, 2, 3. Now if I were to flip this around, because it's a 3D shape, we would have 3 on the other side. That would be 6 faces, 6 squares on our cube. How many edges does a cube have? This is what we talked about when we counted the toothpicks. Do you remember how many toothpicks we counted? If not, count them on your cube in front of you now. Good. It's going to have 12 edges. Awesome job. And then how many corners does a cube have? Remember, these are going to be your corners. It's going to have 8 corners. Very, very good. So when you are doing your exit ticket today, when you're doing your problem set today, I want you to practice drawing cubes, and then I also want you to practice identifying the corners, the faces, and the edges on your cubes that you're drawing. All right? Hope you had fun with cubes, and I will see you tomorrow.